Hello, everybody. How are you guys? I thought I would jump on here and do an energy check-in for April for all signs. Since I'm not doing the individual monthly zodiacs, I think that, we should just do just an energy check. Okay. Just to see where you guys are at. And I guess it sort of is still doing the individual signs, but it's not doing like a 30-minute to an hour long video for each individual sign. So let's clear the energy. So the Sage. Today is Friday. How have you guys been? You have a happy Easter or Ostara? Mine was okay. I had to work, but it still wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. So you guys know that. So we're in the 4th month of the new year, going into the 5th month of May. We're in Taurus season right now, and um, don't forget that 2025 is all about changes, things coming to the light. So secrets, things you needed clarity on, people you needed clarity on that was a little, iffy, and so all of that'll be coming out. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. We invite you here in this space with us to give us clarity and guidance as we receive your messages. Blessed be. Okay. So we'll wait for a little bit more people to come in, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay. So I'm going to start off with let's start off with sort of like an intro. So this is my first time doing this. So let me know in the comments how this worked for you guys. If so, we'll keep doing it. I mean, I'm still going to do the monthly check-ins, but I want to see if the way that I'm doing the monthly energy checks is okay. So we're going to start off with sort of like a little intro before we just jump into all the signs. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. So you got 2 cards that pop out. So you got Aquarius and blessings, grand trine. Okay. Grand trine and blessings. So for those of you that don't know what a trine is, I'm not an astrologer, but I can give you a little bit of clarity, a little bit of insight as to what a trine actually is. So a trine is when 2 planets are approximately like 120 degrees apart, and they are supposed to be, well, they're considered to be harmonious and beneficial, which means they complement each other in a good way. And it makes them float more smoothly and be supportive of each other. They bring ease into your life, positive developments, based on influence and luck, if you will. Okay. So it's like Venus trining with Jupiter. Okay. Venus is about love and beauty and food and comfort, like comfort foods and anything that makes you feel good, that makes you feel beautiful, or that you feel that's beautiful. And Jupiter is about expansion and abundance. Okay. Which Jupiter also rules Aquarius along with Uranus. So let me see, do I have that right? Planets. I'm just looking it up because I believe that's right. I know Uranus is one of our ruling planets. Because I'm an Aquarius also. Saturn and Uranus rules Aquarius. So it's not Jupiter. Okay, so see, I would have had that wrong. But anyway, so just say for instance, so Jupiter is all about expansion. So with that being said, when they come together, they complement each other in a positive way, which means so they make the relationship be more harmonious, creative, and have periods of growth. Okay. So which is a good thing. So since you got the two cards, Aquarius and blessings, so that means that Aquarius are going to have massive blessings in their life. So Saturn is all about karma, which is either good karma or bad karma. Okay. And karma is basically things of the past. Okay. It's not about if you treat this person this way, you're going to get you're going to reap what you sow. Karma is not about reaping what you sow. It's all about things that were in the past. So we're going to clarify that real quick. Where they are. I have so much stuff on this table. It's unbelievable. I can't wait till I find another house because I got to move again. So find another house so that I can have my own little studio. This one little room, this one little corner in my room, it gets tight. Okay. So we got the Knight of Cups, which talks about chivalry, which talks about having love in your heart, or somebody bringing you a cup of love, which is a message of love or an intent to love. Okay. Or just a caring message, period. They're going to bring you some type of message or gift, but it's going to come from the heart. And you may be in that Aquarius energy, King of Swords in reverse of you're going to shut it down. Will this bring blessings? So this doesn't have to be for an Aquarius. Even though Aquarius card came out, this does not have to be for Aquarius. This is just for the collective as a whole. You guys are going to be in that Aquarius energy, following your intuition, listening to people, watching their actions, thinking logically. Okay. And you may see this person as a player. You may see this this person may be a go-getter, you know, with the King of Wands energy, just going after what they want, and you know, and it may be at a standstill. not moving. Okay, moving on to calmer waters and standing your ground. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the zodiac. That's the introduction to this energy here as a collective. Okay. So we're gonna do, let's see. Let's do it like this. Let's pull all of the zodiacs out. So as you can see, I'm making this up as I go. I'm just letting spirit guide me and see what works. You guys let me know in the comments what works and what doesn't, so I'll know if we're gonna continue to do this or not. Okay, so I pulled out all of the zodiacs out of the Black Moon Tarot, but we're still going to use the Black Moon cards, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so now we'll just put them in order. So I want to start off with Aries, then we'll do Taurus, then we'll do Gemini. Oh, here's Gemini. Gemini, Cancer. Then we'll do Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. Now, so we're going to start off with Aries. So we're going to pull a couple of cards from the Black Moon Tarot for Aries. See what we get. Hi, Blaster JD. Hi, Brianna. Brianna's my moderator. Hi. Hi, guys. All right. Spirit guys, what do you have for Aries? What do you have for Aries? Do you have for Aries? Any messages for Aries? Any messages for Aries? Whoa. Okay. So we got 4 cards out. So for Aries this month of April, for your energy check-in, you've got fire element, okay? Passionate about something or being creative, but there's something you don't see that's coming or that's here already. And Uranus, okay? That's that energy of Uranus is sort of like that tower energy. It brings about change that you don't see coming. And it's going to bring about an ending in your 8th house. Okay. I'm going to clarify that. So this may be a kind of a long reading, but that's okay because we're only doing this once. Just that I have so much stuff going on. I don't have time to do each one. And there are enough of tarot readers on TikTok and YouTube where they do the monthly and weekly readings for each zodiac. Okay. So, like I said, you're gonna get this ending, but it's gonna bring about a new beginning of a partnership, or either you have to make a decision about something. Okay, take what resonates, and it could be unhealthy contracts, or it could be a contract, or it could be codependency. It could be something toxic. It could be addictions. You know what it is. But it's something that you refuse to change, something that you refuse to let go of, okay? Or you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio. Don't have to be. But it's whatever it is, you're healing from it, okay? It's the ending. It's already over. You're healing from it. We're going to get some advice from your spirit guides. Oh, wait. Let me do surrender. Where are my surrender cards? Right here. Let's see what you guys need to surrender. What does Aries need to surrender? What does Aries need to surrender? To complete healing. See, yeah. You guys need to heal, okay? Or you are healing. Don't stop. Just keep going, okay? It says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Surrender frustration, okay? It won't be easy, but they don't want you to give up. They don't want you to get frustrated and give up. Just take your time, okay? Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. I looked at a video last night about this trial lawyer. It was a podcast, actually. I forget with who, but anyway, he talked about how he can use certain words to get people to it's sort of like trickery, okay? But it's all centered around your breath, and it's to use certain words to get people to either incriminate themselves, or basically it helps them. I wouldn't say incriminate themselves. It helps them to pay attention to the questions that are asked. And you can use this on your jobs or whatever. Pay attention to the questions that are asked, but you're calmly thinking about it, because the way you calm down is your breathing. You just take a breath and you pause, and then that way you can stop the emotions of either being overly excited, nervous, or angry. Okay. And you just pause for a moment, and then that way you can think about what it is that you're saying. Or if that person is triggered in some kind of way, it calms them down. It gets them to react differently. Okay. And then it says, surrender to worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. Yes, about breathing. You just take a breath. Okay. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. Okay, so now we're going to get advice from your spirit guides, ancestors, and divine counsel. So these are like, I'm still basically doing the monthly zodiacs. It's just a little mini thing. Then you have the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So you're basically just going to go with the flow, because you're going to bring about change with Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. So pay attention to signs and synchronicities and be truthful with Joan of Arc, okay? Be truthful to yourself and to others. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Meaning, who cares what other people think or what they say? You do what's right for you and right for others, okay? And being authentic while you do it. Okay, so now that was Aries. So now we're going to do Taurus. We are in Taurus season now. Messages do you have for Taurus? Okay. So we got, yeah, see, it's all about this year is all about change, purging. I call it the purge, and the purge of truth, okay? The purge of truth. Everything is coming out into the open. Everybody, all the secrets that were being kept, people that you were questioning and kind of iffy about, all of that's being revealed, okay? And Pluto is not playing, okay? Let me see where Pluto is right now. Pluto is in Aquarius right now. Yeah, Pluto is in Aquarius right now. And it'll stay there until 2043, March 8th. So it will sit there for a while. Okay. So Pluto being in Aquarius, Pluto is all about change and transformation, okay? So with this sitting in Aquarius, it's all about, Aquarius represents anything logic and truth and communication, okay? So, and learning. So with Pluto, it's going to bring about a change in how you do all of that or how you look at it. and new inventions, okay? Because uh, Aquarius is also about inventing new ideas. It could be technology, it could be anything creative, it could be anything, okay? The sky is the limit with Aquarius. But with Pluto, it talks about change, a change that's coming, a change that you need to make in your life, changes in society, a lot of things, okay? So, and with Taurus, that could be material changes, okay? Stability, comfort, because you guys are ruled by Venus. And is Saturn return? This is about, so Saturn is about karma. So karma is about things in the past. So things in the past, things that happened in the past is going to reflect good things now. So whatever good things happen in the past is going to reflect now. I hope you guys understand that. And with Jupiter benefits, it is going to blow up 10 times. This is Jupiter return. You guys are going to reap the benefits of that Saturn energy, okay, from Pluto. And with Mars, this is about creativity and being forceful. This is that Emperor energy. So I think that's good. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, you got another one with change with the lunar eclipse. And I think we just had one. Or was it the solar eclipse? I want to say it was the lunar eclipse. You guys go ahead and like this live for me so it push it out to all of the different algorithms so that people can see it that need it. So we're going to clarify it with tarot if I can get the cards right. Let me get my cards to act right. Okay. Yeah. So this talks about generational wealth, okay? Things coming to fruition in a massive way. But this talks about some type of blockage in communication, blockage in energy, messages being blocked, or just spirit blocking you in some kind of way for whatever reason. And this or you could be blocking somebody that has this energy, male or female. This is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse talks about, I'm going to take what's mine, and I don't care who stands in my way or what I got to do to get it done. Okay. And this is what happened in the past life. Okay. And that's where that Saturn comes in at. Things that happen in the past. It could be past in this life. It could be in your previous lives. Okay. And Spirit is saying that has ended. Okay. That cycle is ended. There's no coming back. It is, you will not repeat it. So basically your karmic debt is paid. Brianna says she believes it was a pink full moon. Yeah, that was the full moon, but Yeah, you guys are going to be single, abundant, and and that's not for everybody. Everybody's not going to be single, but it just means that you're going to be setting pretty. Okay, you're not gonna you're gonna have everything that you need or everything that you want. Okay, get one more. So Taurus, you guys are going to be sitting good. You guys are going to be good. Yeah, but you got to be committed. You got to be committed. You got to work with others. It could be new contracts coming in, or just a job, or some type of partnership, or started a new company and you're partnering with maybe different vendors or whatever. Okay. But don't be too quick to rush in and be passionate about it. Okay. They want you to have passion, but just don't be too quick to rush in. Think about it first so that you have no regrets. Let's get some surrender cards, see what you need to surrender to. What does Taurus need to surrender to? Okay, got 2 cards out. Get plenty of rest and sleep. And don't fear change. It's okay. Universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you are afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. Then surrender to sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Okay. That's what this energy was here with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Because the Knight of Wands move fast, passionately, and boldly. But they're telling you to still move passionately, but slow down. Take a breath. Rest. Relax. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. And at the bottom of the deck, surrender to non-action. Okay. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you. And that could be in this energy here. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. When it's in the upright, is you going after what you want. This could do 2 ways. Either you're letting people come to you or you're running over people to get what you want. Okay. Now, let's get some advice from spirit, angel guides, ancestors, divine counsel. What messages do you have for Taurus at this time? Sacred vision. They want you to hold true to the vision. Okay. This is the twins. I look at it as Gemini twins. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay. We got breed. Inner strength. That's that courage. Okay. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. And then we got Samat Kunara, light activation. So you guys might be light workers or star seeds. Not everybody, but everybody has a light. Okay. That light is your soul. And sometimes, depending on how bright it is, it irritates other people's demons. And that's why people act the way they do towards you. So just forgive them. Okay. It says, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. And then Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. So some of you are teachers. It could be in the educational system. It could be coaches. It could be anything. You know, there are so many ways that you can teach. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Okay. So that is your messages for Taurus. Now we're going to go to Gemini. See what Gemini has to say. It's getting hot. I get hot when I read. That's the spirit flowing through me. What did I? Oh, good night. I'm getting the cards mixed up. All right, I'll have to put these somewhere. Put those over there. Okay. So now we're doing Gemini. This way. Now we're doing Gemini. Okay. Spirit guide, ancestors, divine counsel. What messages do you have for Gemini? Hold on, guys. Let me open up this window because I'm about to burn up. Okay. All right. That's better. It's too much light. Oh, yes. That feels so much better. Messages do you have for Gemini at this time, Spirit? So we're planning a retreat. It's about taking back your power. It's called Take Back Your Power. It's a retreat in June. I will post everything on the community board. So just don't forget to go look at it, and you'll get all of the details there. And I'm redoing my website, so I will post that there too. The other website that I had, I no longer have that there. So thank you for the likes. Don't forget to like this live. Gemini, you guys are quiet. You guys are you thinking? Because it's, you know, guys are logical. You're air sign, and also you're about communication. You guys are quiet tonight. Oh, there we go. Got 2. Grand Trine. Okay. And Venus. Love. Okay. And it's your north node, your life purpose. So let's get some clarification and see what that's about. Are you guys stalking somebody? Or somebody stalking you? Or you worried about somebody stalking you, or you just not really worried, but taking a break, or you're taking a break from stalking somebody, or somebody's taking a break from you, or somebody that you took a break from is stalking you, or vice versa. You know, take what resonates. Yeah, somebody that this could be conflict on the job. This could be mental conflict. This could be conflict with others. Basically, this is some type of competition, okay? And you're healing from it, or you're healing this situation. You guys know your story, so take what resonates. The spirit is saying be passionate about it, or this is something that you're no longer passionate about and you're not pursuing, or someone you're not pursuing because they were like that. This could be a love interest. This could be a lot of things. Could be family members. Spirit, can you be more specific, please? This is like very vague. But whatever it is, by you letting go, or you letting this fall to the wayside and you healing from it, it boosts your money up. Spirit is giving you a big financial blessing, or at least a financial start. Yeah, because this is in divine timing. Okay, now is the time to move. Oh my gosh, now it's getting cold. Yeah, just be truthful and authentic. This was the Ace of Swords in the upright. Just be truthful and authentic. Okay. Be truthful to you, to yourself, and then your convictions. Yeah, and it's bringing you out of that lack mentality. Okay, bringing you out of the cold, turning things around in your life. You're not going to have to worry about much anymore. Let's see what you need to surrender to. What does Gemini need to surrender to, Spirit? What does Gemini need to surrender to? Surrender to that this is your soul's path. Okay? Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Let's get one more. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. And at the bottom of the deck, surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Then let's get some messages from your angels, spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. Okay. You got Kuan Yin. Have care and compassion in your heart. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. And that's where that Venus energy comes from. Having love in your heart, caring for others, okay? And because you broke away from this person or this situation and you detached and you were truthful, authentic about it, you're being rewarded. Okay. You're being rewarded financially. Yeah. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So you guys are going to be set. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, Horus, cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So pay attention to your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Okay. Thoughts manifest. Thoughts carry messages back to the universe faster than words. Okay. So just watch that. Okay. So the next zodiac is going to be Cancer. We're doing Cancer next. I feel. It's all about emotions. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. What messages do you have for Cancer at this time? What messages do you have for Cancer at this time? Emotions. Okay. Water. Be around water. Take spiritual baths. Drink plenty of water. Or it could be just, you guys being overly emotional. Watch your emotions. Cancer also, you guys are very emotional, but you also have a big heart, but you don't let people know how much you care. You don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, depends on the situation. Okay. But this is about your friends. Okay. This could be a platonic friend, a romantic friend, could be friend circle. But there's a change coming to it. So with Uranus, this talks about sort of like a tower moment. There's a change, and this the stability of this of something with a friend. Okay, this could be the foundation of your friendship. Okay, and this talks about an ending, the ending of a cycle. So let's clarify that. Clarification, Spirit. Some clarification. Okay. Being in that Queen of Wands energy. Either somebody took something from you and didn't care. Maybe you have something that somebody wanted and they didn't care how they got it from you. Or you could be doing this to somebody. This is a toxic friendship. Either you to this person or this person to you. Okay. And that's why this is being blown up, because this is toxic. It's unhealthy in some type of way. Either codependency, addictions, something is toxic, narcissistic, whatever it is. Okay. But the foundation of this friendship is going to be shooken up. Something about it is going to have to end. Yeah. This talks about community, family, generational wealth, having the courage to do this, taming the beast within. Okay, so if the devil was addictions, This could be taming that addiction, codependency. Okay. This talks about you're on the right path, divine timing. The time is now. Can't wait any longer. The time is now. Somebody has already made a plan to do this, or divine has made a plan, because at the bottom of the deck, somebody was narcissistic. Either you or the other person or people were narcissistic. And spirit is like, this can't fly anymore. Let's see what you need to surrender to. What does Cancer need to surrender to? What does Cancer need to surrender to? Okay. Your fear of intimacy and creativity. Okay. Your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in compassionately, identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. And the other one is surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue or dream or solve a problem. So whatever you manifest, yeah, see, at the bottom of the deck, you got surrender to people pleasing, surrender to unhealthy relationships, listen to the wisdom of your body, being over controlling. Okay, all of that you need to surrender to. This relationship was unhealthy. This friendship was unhealthy. Something about this was very unhealthy. And spirit is putting a stop to it. And you need to open up your heart. Let love in. Don't be afraid to love. Just because somebody hurt you in the past, that does not mean that you can't love again. You can't let what somebody else does affect what happens with the next person. I'm going to get some advice from spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. Isis, magic manifesting. Okay. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. You can manifest anything that you want. You just have to ask for it and be creative, and you got to feel it. Okay. You can't just ask for it and then wait for it to appear. You have to feel it. Think it, feel it at the same time, and then put into action towards it. Serenos, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. That's that Venus energy. You got to feel it. You got to be in that energy. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You got to have forgiveness in your heart. Doesn't matter who did what to you. Forgive that person. It's not for them. It is for you. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Gaia, Earth connection. I saw a video on that yesterday too, about how it talks about, I want to find that video and post it on my community board, or just post it on this page somewhere so that you guys can go back and look at that video. It talks about how Earth is just like the organs of a body. Okay. So like water is like blood to us. The streams and the rivers are like our veins. Okay. And the water is like blood. It was really deep. Okay, so that was for Cancer. So now we're going to go to Leo. Let's see what messages Spirit has for Leo. Okay, we're doing Leo next. We're almost there. This is going to be a long reading because it's, 12 zodiacs. That's okay. What messages do you have for Leo, Spirit? What messages do you have for Leo? Leo talks about roots, setting foundations, or some type of your foundation, or something that you're planting, seeds that you're planting, or have planted in the past. And it could be seeds for a foundation, for some type of foundation. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, Saturn return. Okay. So that is about whatever seed that you planted, or stable, or some type of foundation is going to reap the benefits. It's going to reap the rewards of it. Okay. It's going to grow. Saturn in return is whatever has happened in the past. You're going to get good rewards from. And clarifying that is some type of conflict. This is either mental, fighting with others, some type of conflict, either mental or actual people. You're not apologizing for it. And because someone or you didn't apologize, your money has come to a halt. Okay. So whatever you planted in the past, could be a relationship, it could be anything of value. Okay. Something has stopped. And you're waiting. You're waiting for it, waiting for something to happen. It could be something that a new business that you started. It could be a new relationship that you started. Something that you started anew. Something new that you started in the past. And it stopped growing, or it didn't reach fruition fast enough or at all. Because whatever it is, it looked like it just stopped. And you've been waiting on the benefits from it. You've been waiting for it to grow. You've been waiting to see a return on it. Okay. And Spirit has said, not now. Not now. Yeah. Okay. You've lost money on it. Whatever it is, you lost money on it. And this could be a binding contract. Okay. That was unhealthy. Some type of unhealthy contract. Codependency, bound to someone else financially, spiritually, and you let go. Or Spirit is saying, let go. Either you've let go or Spirit is telling you to let go. And some of you, it could be for some of you. Yeah, because the timing was not right. This is not the right time. But you got to release this burden. For a new beginning to happen. So whatever you plant, whatever you started in the past, Spirit is saying let go because it's not working. It's not working. Let it go. It could be a new business. Maybe you need to go back to the drawing board, start it all over. You know, look at it some kind of way. Yeah. But you have a fear of detachment. You have a fear of letting it go. You're going to have to step out on faith and let that go. Have the courage, the strength. Get one more. If not, you're going to be forever bound to this. You're going to be forever stuck. And it's just an illusion. You're not stuck. They want you to let this go. Do not commit to this any longer. Let it go. If not, you won't get the justice from it. And here it is, seeds that you planted, and you're just waiting for them to grow. They're not going to grow. Nothing will come of this. Whatever it is, nothing will come of it. You'll just be forever waiting. Nothing's going to happen with that. Okay. Going to get some surrender cards and see what it is specifically that you need to surrender to. What does Leo need to surrender to? What does Leo need to surrender to? Whoa. Okay. You need to surrender to frustration. You guys are frustrated because this isn't growing. It's not going to materialize. Whatever it is that you started in the past, it is not going to materialize. Nothing is going to happen with this. Frustration does not open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So basically what they want you to do is, if this is a project or something, you don't have to totally give it up, but you got to go back to the drawing board. Look at it again. Do something different. Procrastination. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're supposed to be nurturing and caring for it, and you're not doing that. You just planted the seed. So basically, like you guys, say for instance, you started a new relationship. You started a new relationship, and whatever you did to get that person, you just stopped. And you expect for the relationship to keep going, to keep growing, getting better. But it's not. Whatever you did to get that person, you have to keep doing it. You have to keep doing it. If you started a new business, you got to keep feeding it. People pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. You can't make everybody else happy. You got to be selfish sometimes and make yourself happy. Surrender to worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Okay. And we're going to get some advice from your spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that. It's Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path Take one step at a time to happiness. Then you got breed, inner strength. They want you to have the courage to go forward. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. So taking back your power. Okay. You guys need to participate in my course. I've got a course of taking back your power. We're going to have a retreat coming up in June to teach you how to take back your power from situations and different people, okay? And jobs. Jobs are the biggest thing that take your power away. And we willingly give it in fear of being fired. You can't live like that. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Okay. All right. So that was Leo. So now we're moving on to Virgo. Analyze. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. What messages do you have for Virgo at this time? What messages do you have for Virgo at this time? See Virgo. They want you to have faith. Okay. Any other messages, Spirit? Are there any other messages for Virgo? Any other messages for Virgo? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you got messages. Okay. So maybe Spirit and your ancestors, your higher self, or just people are trying to communicate with you. And it's something that you need to have faith about. Maybe you're asking Spirit for something and you just need to have faith and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities so that you can receive the messages. People receive messages in different ways, from movie guides, TV, movie guides, from TV, movies, music, people. Okay. And there's a cycle that's ending. You guys are done with the cycle. And it might be a cycle of conflict, mental conflict, conflict with others, that they want you to have faith that this cycle is ending, that this is done. You're over it. You're done with it. You'll not be repeating this cycle anymore. I'll take that. Cards just flew everywhere. Yeah. You're going to calmer waters. Okay. You're going towards where something is more peaceful. You don't have to. If you guys have been arguing with people and fighting with people and just agony, you don't have to do that anymore. The cycle is ended. Spirit is moving all of that out of the way. Okay. They want you to make a plan to move forward in peace, away from this conflict. They want you to move away from it. But you have to make a plan. Okay? For those, some of you have already made the plan, have already, you know, thought about how you're going to do it, what you're going to do. But Spirit says you're being blocked because right now the time is not right. The messages are being blocked. But you need to let go. You need to let go of something. You have to be willing to let go of something. What do... This is a separation, dissolving a partnership, okay, that wasn't right for you. Okay, for this stable foundation or a celebration, or maybe you're going to celebrate moving away from this partnership, okay? Let's see. What do you need to surrender to? What does Virgo need to surrender to? What does Virgo need to surrender to? Hi, guys. Don't forget to like the live. Fear of intimacy. This is what you need to surrender to. Just because someone else hurt you, okay, do not shut down. Everybody is different. Do not shut down. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Keep your heart chakra open, but set healthy boundaries, okay? It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Don't do anything or say anything or whatever that you don't want to do or say. And always stand your ground. When you say, no, I'm not doing something, stand on that. Denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. When you first meet somebody, they're going to always show you exactly who they are. I don't care if it's in a partnership, a job, friendships, or whatever. They're going to always show you exactly who they are. You just have to pay attention. You have to watch their actions. You have to listen to what they're not telling you, okay? And stop comparing yourself to other people and people to people. Whoever you dealt with in the past or you're dealing with now that you're on the verge of letting them go is not going to be just like the other person. It might be some similarities. You might see a couple of things that may trigger you, but you cannot hold them accountable for that because they are two different people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Okay? All right. Now, let's get some advice from Spirit Guides and your ancestors and divine counsel. What advice do you have, Spirit? For Virgo. What advice do you have for Virgo? Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So pay attention to how you're manifesting. Okay. Watch your thoughts. Thoughts travel faster than you speaking words. because whatever you think has to be processed through your brain and then come out in a speech. Okay. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Don't be in a rush. And then you have Lady Nada, your heart awakening. Keep your heart chakra open. And then you have Lord Shiva, transcendence. This talks about changing, transformation. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, Mercury, communicate, talk. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard, and be authentic about it. Okay. All right. Libra. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. What messages do you have for Libra? There is something that is hidden from you with this solar eclipse. And whatever it is, it's going to come to light. Okay. Or something that you're doing that you're passionate about. Okay. Some type of desire. Yeah. With Lilith at the bottom of the deck, there's something in the shadows that you don't see. It could be something, someone that you desire. Desire is you. Passion, sexual, creative. Could be very creative. Or this could be, if for some of you, there's something that you're doing that you're passionate and is creative, that you're creating, and you're keeping it hidden, and you're very emotional about it. Okay. Or there's something sexual or something that's going to have you all in your feels that you don't see coming, but it's going to come to the light. Take what resonates. You all know your own story. At the bottom of the deck, you have Venus, love. Clarify that. Some clarification, please. And remember, these are general messages. So they are not going to be the same for everybody. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, like the live so that it reaches to people that need it. Because this channel is all about helping people heal, giving them guidance on their journey. This could be an addiction, toxicity, codependency. Could be a wedding, a stable foundation. It could be a house. It could be some type of celebration, like a party. but it makes you happy. Happy family. There's a family there. But there's no love. There's no compassion. And somebody's walking away. Maybe this is a situation where you're bound to someone or they're codependent on you for sex and there's no love, like a friends with benefit thing. And this is what's coming to light. And somebody's going to be very emotional about it and they're walking away from it. Yeah, this is the ending. Get one more. This could be male or female. This King of Pentacles energy. This person probably, what I'm getting from this card is that this person portrays that they have abundance and they have material wealth, but actuality they do not. And this is how they prey on people for sex, to get you hooked. And there's nothing there. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got Queen of Wands in reverse. This person takes. They don't have anything to give. And they're a narcissist. Okay. And they're breadcrumbing people. But you will heal from this. But they're going to get their karma. Okay. You reap what you sow. So don't even worry about it. If somebody has done this to you, don't even worry about it. Everything is coming out to the light. Everything. You don't have to worry about anything. It's just going to come all out in the wash. Just sit back and wait. It'll all be revealed. Okay. And I hope you're not doing something to this person, or people. Okay. Because whoever it is, whoever's doing what, either you or them, it's all going to be revealed. There's no way to stop it, no way to block it. It's coming out. Because this is that year. This is that year. Everything is coming out. I mean, just look at the media. Everything is coming out. There's nothing being hidden. Things that people have always thought in the past. They're finally saying it. They're coming out in the open and just saying it. There, no holds barred. Okay, no holds barred. This is how I feel. And what? Okay, this is that attitude. This is that energy. 2025. We're purging. This is the purge. Surrender to divine timing. It's all going to come out. Not on your time. You don't have to do anything. Just sit back and watch the show. You don't have to do nothing, but be prepared to walk away when it happens. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Just sit back and wait. Watch it. Get you some popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, I see. Fear of change. Don't fear it. Embrace it. Let it happen. Start stacking your coins. Start stacking your coins in case you have to move away. Because it's coming. You cannot fix someone. If they were broken when you met them, let them stay broken. You're not Mr. or Mr. Fix It. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Surrender to success. Once you let this play out and you walk away, you good. You good. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. You good. Let it play out. Don't say nothing. Hold your tongue. Go to work every day. Keep doing what you're doing every day. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done. I know. I've been there. But you got to be patient. Let spirit work its magic. You're going to come out ahead. If they're cheating, whatever they're doing, you don't cheat. You stay faithful. You keep doing what you're doing. Let them reap their karma. You don't share in that with them. Let's get some advice. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. Divine order. Lady Portia. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And this is a lesson for both of you. Okay? It's a lesson for them or you for cheating or doing whatever it is that you're doing that's unhealthy. And it's a lesson for the other person that's not doing anything, okay, to watch for red flags and not repeat this cycle. But that does not mean close off your heart. That's the hard part, okay? That does not mean close off your heart. You still have to stay open to love. Because just because this person is doing it, that does not mean the next person is going to do that. But you have to follow your intuition and you have to pay attention to the signs and the red flags that, you know, you recognize it when it shows up. Because you will be tested to see if, okay, so you feel that you've healed, divine healing. You feel that you've healed, really? Okay, let's see if you heal. Then they send the same situation back. Might be a different person. Just to see if you have. And if you have, then they're going to send that right person to you. But you have to make sure that you recognize who is right and who is not. It says, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Yeah, so at this time, while you're waiting on spirit to reveal whatever it is, you start your healing process. So that makes it much easier for you to walk away when the situation blows up. Because it's going to blow up. Oh, it's going to blow up. Devotion, Krishna. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Yeah, see, it doesn't affect you, but it's going to affect the other person. All right. Scorpio, transform. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you got. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. What messages do you have for Scorpio at this time? What messages do you have for Scorpio at this time? Yeah, I think we're going to do this once a month. This is good. This is okay. It's just with my schedule and everything that I've got going on and stuff, I don't have the time to do all of the videos for every sign like that. That's a lot. If I didn't work full time, then I could do it. But yeah, working full time and everything else I got going on, that's impossible. I can't do it. But this is okay. Scorpio, you got any messages? Spirit, anything you need Scorpio to know? Almost. There's a change coming. And it's going to bring about a brand new beginning, a bright beginning. Or you could be birthing something new. Okay. Yeah. Something you started in the past, you could have started in Mercury retrograde. It could have come up in Mercury retrograde, or it just could be something in the past. Okay. And Spirit is either telling you don't force it, or you're going to boss up and become an emperor, a leader of some sort. Could be a leader in your life, could be a leader of others, or it could be, leveling up spiritually, financially, emotionally. Just depends. But keep your heart open, okay? And you don't see it coming. You don't know when it's going to come. You do not see it coming. Let's get some clarification. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. Get some clarification. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. Let me get some clarification. It's going to bring you generational wealth. I wouldn't always say generational wealth, okay? For some of you, it can. It is not bringing generational wealth to everyone. It could be more money than you have right now, or that you've had in the past. It could be more abundance of whatever you feel that's valuable to you. It could be money. It could be emotional. It could be mental. It could be anything it could be anything that you feel that's valuable. Your peace could be valuable, But whatever it is, it's a major abundance of whatever it is. Yeah. And it's going to be equal. It's going to be balanced. Or you're going to have wealth and you can be able to balance people, okay? But you got to watch the contracts. You got to watch if this is an unhealthy situation, okay? Watch your addictions. Watch it being toxic. And if it is anyway, you just going to cut it out. You don't care. You already see the truth in it. You're just going to cut it out. Yeah. But it's something that you've manifested. And it could be, like I said, during Mercury retrograde that has happened. And you or the other people are surrendering. Like, I give up. Or you could be surrendering to spirit. But whatever it is, you're taking that leap of faith, or somebody is surrendering and taking that leap of faith towards you, or you towards them, or you towards a business or a partnership, whatever it is. But you're moving towards peaceful, calmer waters, okay? Like I said, your abundance could be peace. You could be moving away from somebody or some situation that's breadcrumbing you, okay, that wasn't equal, and or giving you something, yeah, breadcrumbing you, giving you a little bit, but they're keeping the rest of it, the abundance, behind them, okay, and it's toxic. They're not giving enough, but you're cutting it out, and you're manifesting a new change, a new situation, a new person, okay, and you're surrendering to spirit. And like, look, whatever it is, you know what? I'm manifesting it and I'm going to let you handle it. That's the surrender. I'm going to let you handle it. But I'm moving, I'm taking a leap of faith and I'm moving on, okay, to a more peaceful situation. I'm moving on. I'm just not going to fight it. I'm moving on. And this could have been something that was done in a past life. Okay, that's where that Mercury retrograde come from. That's just something past. And that's past, and that it's come up. It's coming up now. Yeah, you're taking bold action. Or it could be something with the King of Wands in the past life that's coming back around, that you're going towards, male or female. Okay. Let me get one more, Spirit. Okay, they gave me 2, 3. And you're going to celebrate, okay? You're going to celebrate. You're going to have the courage, and you're going to have options, okay? Or be careful that this is not an illusion. But at the bottom of the deck, it's not the right time yet. It's not the right time. They want you to wait. Okay. Let's see what you need to surrender to. What does Scorpio need to surrender to? What does Scorpio need to surrender to? People pleasing. Do what you want to do, not what everybody else wants you to do. That you can fix somebody. You can't fix people. You are not Mr. or Mrs. Fix It. Setting healthy boundaries. And they want you to heal. That's why the timing is not right. Because you haven't completely healed. Okay. When I say completely healed, that does not mean that, okay, once you heal from this and you're done with that. No, we start healing from the time we're born until the time we leave this place. Okay. So you're going to always heal, do healing, but heal from this situation. Okay. With no resentments, but they want you to set boundaries. They want you to set boundaries and stop thinking that you can fix somebody. You can't fix people. People fix people. People can fix themselves. You can't fix nothing. You fix you. And how you fix you, you heal and set boundaries. Let's get some advice from spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. Call to action, Commander Ashtar. Some of you guys are light workers, star seeds, earth angels. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Not everybody is, but could be. But they're saying take leadership over your life and lead by example. Once you lead by example and you lead your life right, others will follow by just watching you. Facing fear. You have a fear of moving forward. Face that fear. Fear of starting a new business, divorcing somebody, leaving a job. Face that fear and communicate about it. Here's Mercury again. Communicate, talk about it. Set an intention with Diana. Think about what it is that you deserve and make a plan and set yourself on that pathway. This is why this card is in the reverse. And you're worried about it, okay? Because you're being blocked. Because you're not being truthful to yourself, but you got to let it go. Okay? Cosmic gateway with Horus. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So you have to decide what it is that you want to do in this situation. Only you know your situation. You have to decide what it is that you want to do. Make a plan, make the changes necessary, okay? And react on it. And once you do that, other people will follow you, okay? Other people will follow you, and spirit will open the floodgates for all the abundance, everything that you need to get it to do whatever it is that you need to get done. If you're leaving a relationship and you have nowhere to stay, you have no money, spirit is going to open up a way for you to have money, for you to have a place to stay, a car, whatever it is that you need so that you can get this done. You want to open up a business, but you don't have any money and you don't have product, whatever it is that you need. Once you set the attention, ask for it, and you set the intention of what it is that you want, watch and see how things happen. Watch and see how things will unfold so that you can have the money and the material to do whatever it is that you need to have done. Okay? But you have to ask for it. And you have to set the intention, and you have to be serious, and you have to be committed and dedicated to it and put into action. Basically, you have to put in the work. Okay. All right. So we got Sagittarius next. Sagittarius. I like this new camera. Uh-oh. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. What messages do you have for Sagittarius at this time? What messages do you have for Sagittarius at this time? What messages do you have for Sagittarius at this time? Hi, guys. Don't forget to like the live. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Okay. So for Sagittarius, you guys have first card out is roots. So you guys are setting a new foundation, starting a new business, pregnancy and love, or a new relationship, or something that you love, somebody that you love. Could be anything that you're starting off fresh, a newness. Okay. And this talks about something that you don't see coming, a massive change. That's that tower-like energy. And it's calling you to sacrifice something, or you did sacrifice something, or a friend. Okay, it could be to sacrifice a friendship, or You need to sacrifice a friend or something. But here's the ending, okay? Ending of a cycle. Let's get some clarification. Yeah. Some type of foundation, celebration, a wedding, partnership, something that you've healed from, okay? Or you will be healing from, or that was healed. And that you put in the work in, okay? You're mastering, you're putting in that work. Skilled. It's the ending to a cycle. But you follow your intuition, and kept love in your heart, okay? And stay grounded and nurturing. And calm. Okay? This is saying that you're single or you're going at this alone. But you have everything that you need, or you will have everything that you need. Take what resonates. Hi, guys. Don't forget to like this live. Okay? But it's not the right time. You guys got to wait. Take it slow, one day at a time, one step at a time. Okay? Your abundance is coming. Financial, emotional, physical abundance. Whatever it is, it's coming. Whatever it is that you hold value and dear to you, it is coming. It's going to be slow, but it's coming. Just stay steady. Just hold a course. Stay committed. Stay diligent. It is coming. And you won't have to juggle. Okay? Or this is not the right time because something is not in balance. And it's leaving you out in the cold. It's leaving you out in the cold, and spirit is saying no more. Okay. When this is done, you won't have to worry about anything. Okay. Let's see what you need to surrender to make this happen. What does Sagittarius have to surrender to? What does Sagittarius have to surrender to? Silence. Move in silence. Don't let anybody know what's going on or what you're doing. Move in silence. And for some of you, they want you to be in silence. They want you to meditate. They want you to be able to listen to spirit so that you can co-create. They want you to be in silence to heal also. Okay. Surrender to outdated beliefs about yourself. Don't care what other people think about you or what you can or cannot accomplish. Don't let people tell you what it is that you can and cannot do. Okay. You do what you want, what's necessary for you. But be open to receive love and support from others. Don't turn it down. Get plenty of rest and sleep. This is healing. Okay. And surrender to the drama. Walk away from it. Let's get some advice from your spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. That divine alchemy. Things are changing. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Don't care about what anybody else wants. Care about what you want and move towards it. Do the healing. Because your soul is expanding. Mahavatar Babaji. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Get one more. Melchizedek, higher learning. Okay. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further your progress. And Mother Gaia, earth connection. Get out in nature. Okay. Stay grounded. All right. All right. So that was Sagittarius. Now we're going to move on to Capricorn. See what messages you have for Capricorn at this time, Spirit. Okay, so now we're moving to Capricorn. Divine Council, Spirit Guides, Earth Angels. Oh my goodness. Divine Council, Spirit Guides. Divine Council, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. What messages do you have for Capricorn at this time? Earth Angels. Okay. Is that a sign for me to do a reading for Earth Angels? Lunar eclipse. There's a change coming, or you guys have started a change during the lunar eclipse. I think we just had one not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But it could be something that you started, or something in your life started to change, or you initiated a change during that time. So there was a tower that happened at that time during a lunar eclipse. I'm just trying to see when the next lunar eclipse will be, because it could be something that is coming up. So the last lunar eclipse was April 8th. No, that's 2024. No. The last lunar eclipse of this year that we had was March 14th. Yeah. So whatever happened on March 14th with you guys of this past year, of this year, was a tower for some. And it could be a large tower, a small tower. And what all that it says is that it's just spirit way of making you move when you need to move. Okay. The next lunar eclipse will be September 7th. And for some of you, it could be that tower that you're going to experience on September 7th. So you guys might want to refer back to this video, save it and refer back to it during that time so that you can look at it, okay? Or reach out to me and I can do a personal reading for you at that time. Because it's going to be different for everyone, but it's something that you need to sacrifice or that you have sacrificed, okay? Because you're working with those two different eclipses. Or, you know, for some of you, it could be neither. It could be that it's that energy, okay? A lunar eclipse is when, let me get this right. It's when the sun is hidden behind the moon. When the moon hides the sun, I believe. It happens during a full moon when the moon is aligned with the sun and the earth. And it is when the entire moon passes into the earth's darkest shadow that it appears to be like a blood moon. Okay. So basically, it's when the earth is in between the moon and the sun. And when that happens, the moon appears to be red. Okay. Then you've got Mercury retrograde. So it's something that happened in the past. And it could, and you know what? I think at that time, that's when we had the Mercury retrograde and the lunar eclipse. And it was a few things going on at that time. Yeah, it was a few things going. Yep, sure was. March 14th. So March 14th, you had the Mercury retrograde, you had the lunar eclipse going on, and then Pluto is in Aquarius. Let me see. I think Pluto was also retrograding. It was a planet that was retrograding along with, yep. Mercury was in retrograde. Venus was in retrograde. Venus was in retrograde until from March 1st to April 12th. And then you had Mercury retrograde that was March 14th to April 6th. And then you had the lunar eclipse. I remember that. You had a lot going on at that time. So Jupiter returns. Okay, so this talks about massive benefits of Jupiter. So Jupiter is all about expansion. So during that time, and it happened between friends. So a friendship, a friend base, a community, something happened with your friends at that time that brought about a tower. And so this happened with you guys around that time. Something happened with your friends, and it brought about an ending of a cycle to begin a new one. God, this is very specific. Okay. So this is definitely not for everybody. Yeah. Friendship. You guys were out celebrating, doing something, a wedding. It could have been even third party. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, you have regret about it. You have regret about it. Something happened between some friends during that time. And it involved a King of Wands. So like I said, did somebody sleep or have an affair with somebody's friend during that time, and you have regret about it? This is a very specific reading. This is not for everybody, because what it did, it caused arguments and conflict and falling out. Okay. And this could be another person, or whoever did this had no love in their heart. It was just based on sex. There was no love there. It was just strictly sexual. And don't take the energies literally. Just because there's men on those cards, it could be male or female. It's just the energy base, okay? But this is a very specific reading. So something happened during that time between March 1st and what was that? April. Between March 1st and I'm going to say April 14th. That just passed. Because we're April 25th. Wow. That was recent. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. Oh, here's a card. You guys, somebody knew about this and kept it a secret. Somebody slept with somebody, a friend of somebody slept with somebody else's partner, and another friend kept it a secret, or those two people kept it a secret. But like I keep saying, 2025, it's about everything that happened in the dark is going to come to the light. So you guys, if you have a little inkling, this also says about follow your intuition too, okay? Judgment is coming to bring things into balance. That's what that J and B is. Judgment and balance, okay? That's what the high priestess is about. She has the knowledge of all things, and she has the knowledge and the wisdom of all things. She sees things intuitively with her third eye, okay? And she pays attention of what she sees and what she hears, but she doesn't speak anything. She keeps it all to herself and just watch everything unfold. And she don't say, I told you so. She just knows, be like, wow. That's the energy of the high priestess. Okay. Somebody planted that seed. And that could be a seed of pregnancy. So whatever you suspect, you need to just watch and see what happens. See if a baby come out of this. Somebody had an affair with somebody's friend. but there was no love in it. It was just strictly sexual, and they kept it a secret. Yep. No love. You got 2 cards here with no love. You got a king of cups. No love, strictly sexual. Okay. Can be arrogant also. And the divine not supporting that. Not supporting that. There's no love in there. There was no love in the situation, and the divine is not supporting it. It's imbalanced, unhealthy. Not healed. These people are not healed. Somebody is in solitude, because maybe some of you have found out what this is and you just went within. You're in solitude, but you feel trapped. You feel that you can't get out of this situation for some reason. Maybe this is a marriage and that person pays for everything, and you don't know which way to go. Or maybe you feel emotionally bound. I've been with this person for so long, I just forgive that person, and whatever. Okay, but it's affecting your coins. And like I said, this energy is male or female. It's affecting your coins, or this person is not it could be that, where is it at? Could be that this King of Cups, male or female, slept with this Queen of Pentacles, male or female. These 2 people slept together. Okay. Get my hands right. These 2 people slept together. Non-caring. They're both non-caring, non-nurturing. They only cared about themselves. They were selfish. Okay. That's where this temperance comes in at. They were selfish. And somebody has regret. Somebody has regret. In another situation, this was a threesome between friends. All of you guys were friends, and somebody is regretting doing something. This King of Wands energy here, player-like energy. Okay. It could be that I'm getting so many scenarios here. It could be that this Queen of Pentacles didn't care about anything but herself, and could have been that these 2 people gave her money. It could be a whole lot of different things. Oh, excuse me. It could be so many things, but I see different scenarios there. But whatever it is, it's hidden. You kept it hush hush, but somebody is walking away from it. One of these people is walking away from it, or there's another person involved that this happened to, and they're walking away. But whatever it is a friendship, and somebody's unhappy and somebody broke up a happy home. Wow. Somebody broke up a happy home. Okay. The bottom of the deck. There's no passion. Yeah. Somebody broke up a happy home. All right. So let's see what we need to surrender to. That was very specific. That is not for all you Capricorns. Trust and believe that. That is not. But for those of you that is for, oh, it's coming out. What does Capricorn need to surrender to, Spirit? You guys like the live? Outdated beliefs about yourself. Whatever people is telling you, you know, saying I'm fat, you're stupid, you're this, you're that, you know what I'm saying? Don't believe that. Don't believe that. You need to get out and work for what you want. This day and age, you don't need to work. You can make money doing whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to make mittens, knit mittens, and put it on Etsy and see if it don't sell. Surrender to stress. They want you not to stress about this. Don't worry about it. Okay, you will be taken care of. Okay, they want you to do breathing exercises to start your healing process. Go on my community page. I have breathing exercises on there. Be it controlling people, okay, or letting people control you. Everything is going to come out and happen in divine timing. You just wait. It's going to come out. If you have suspicions about something, just wait, or everything is going to be revealed. Surrender your ego. Cultivating gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So they want you to humble yourself. And set boundaries, healthy boundaries, okay? And get plenty of rest and sleep. Do your healing. When you set healthy boundaries, that's healing. Let's get some advice from Spirit, divine counsel, ancestors. What advice do you have for Capricorn at this time? For whoever this is, I'm sorry that this is happening to you, and you need to reevaluate your friend base. The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your gift. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. They want you to take care of yourself and voice your truth. Be authentic. Speak up. You see something's not right, speak up about it. But come from the heart. Okay, and be authentic, and don't lash out. Don't lash out, and listen to what's not being said. Light activation. Some of you are star seeds. Some of you are light workers. Don't have to be, and it could be that whatever this is coming to the light. It's being illuminated. Okay, and they want you to shine your light. Be a beacon of light for other people. Maybe you know, we all go through different things so that we can pay it forward to somebody else. So maybe this is Spirit's way of saying, because you've gone through all of this, now you can alert others to your experiences of what you've gone through. Okay. Downloads and understanding. Okay. You're getting downloads. This video right here could be a download. Okay. Downloads come in many forms, many ways. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. Ask our Archangel Michael to cut the cords. When he cut the cords, the ethereal cords is what I'm talking about, being attached to someone or an outcome or a belief or anything. Okay, we all have etheric cords to many different things that we come in contact with, thoughts, whatever it is. Okay, ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords And that will speed up your healing process. That will make healing a lot more easier for you to go through. And once you do that, with Buddha energy, you will have increased awareness. You will be able to listen to your inner thoughts, your higher self. You'll know how to discern your own thoughts, which is your higher self, from anything else outside of you. Okay. Soul flame, Radha. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. And that's relationship harmony and healing with you and spirit and yourself. Okay. So, all right. So that is for Capricorn. So now we're going to do Aquarius. Let me just get all of this off of here. All right. So now we're going to do Aquarius. All right. We're almost done, guys. I know we are 2 hours and 16 minutes in. I don't think I've ever done a video this long. But that's okay. As long as we get it out there for those who need it. That's why I need you guys to like the live, so it pushes this video forward. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. What messages do you have for Aquarius? What messages do you have for Aquarius? Aquarius. Roots. Some of you guys are planting seeds or having a stable foundation, but it's something you don't see coming. Okay. Listen now for messages. Could be text messages, emails, phone calls, people talking to you. Messages come in from spirit all kind of ways. Okay. And that could be what you don't see coming. And like I said, take what resonates, because some of this could happen in the past, could be happening now, and it could be happening in the future. You never know. Okay. What messages do you have for Aquarius at this time, Spirit? What messages do you have for Aquarius? Whoa. I'm just going to take these two. Whatever it is, they want you to be passionate about it because it is your destiny. Okay. Whatever it is, you're destined to go through it. You're destined to do it. You're destined to experience it. But you don't see it coming. Can I get one more, Spirit? Can I get one more? Thank you. It's your life purpose. But it comes at a sacrifice. Or something you need to sacrifice in order for this to materialize and happen. But we're going to get some clarification on this. Get some clarification, Spirit. Get some clarification. Get some clarification, Spirit. Well. Some clarification. All right. I don't know what's going on with the cards. Get some clarification, Spirit. Okay. Whatever it was in a past life. Okay. Could be someone or something that's coming back around that was in the past life. And we have many past lives, so it could be anyone. Okay. It might involve work, or it might have involved a contract or a soul contract. Something that we walked away from, or someone walked away from us, or something that we let go of. And we're waiting, or they're waiting on us. You know, energy comes, it travels in different directions. Okay. It could be with multiple people. It could be a celebration. It could be, I wouldn't necessarily say a third party. I only read that card with the third party depending on what other cards are around it. But I see that card more as a celebration. And it could be, the way I'm looking at it now is celebration out in nature some kind of way. Okay. Yeah. The Queen of Swords energy of being truthful to others and standing in your truth. Okay. Being authentic to yourself and to other people. And also lending an ear to people talking to you, and you're using discernment as to whether or not who's telling the truth or not. And you know who's telling the truth, okay? Because as an Aquarius, and see, this is your own energy. As an Aquarius, you are basically human lie detectors. Within 5 or 10 minutes of meeting someone or listening to someone, you can tell whether or not if this person is a liar or not. They don't even have to tell a lie, but you feel it within yourself that this person is not truthful. Okay. And it could be somebody that's coming in as a knight in shining armor. Okay. Somebody that's coming in to save you, or want you to think. Yeah. Okay. They want to so this person wants to celebrate with you. Okay. Here we go. This is one scenario. So this person, this knight in shining armor, you see this cup? They want to offer you this cup of love, but there's nothing in it. Nothing. It is just, could be false hope, false dream. Well, false dreams is false hope, but just basically telling you what you want to hear in hopes that you're weak enough to believe it, because this is what you want, or they feel that this is what you want. Okay. But this is somebody from a past life that you had a soul contract with. See how that works? Somebody from a past life that you had a soul contract with, that either you walked away or they walked away. And they want to celebrate with you. They want to come back into your life. So basically, they walked away, or either, this is another scenario. This person was from a soulmate from a past life, or somebody that you had a soul contract with. Okay, let's put it that way. Let's not get into soulmates and twin flames and stuff like that, because it could be a friendship, even though friendships can be soulmates. Okay. But what I'm saying is, it's somebody that you had a soul contract with in a past life. One scenario is this person walked away from you, or you walked away from this person. Or this next scenario is that this person is walking towards you, okay? Because here you are in your energy, and this person, I got that right on camera. This person, oh, okay, bear with me. This person is walking towards you, okay? They're walking towards you in hopes, oh Jesus, in hopes of celebrating with you, okay? To offer you love that they feel that you've been waiting on. Unapologetically. No messages, no nothing. Or no, they're not offering a seed of abundance to start anew. Nothing of value. They're offering nothing of value. And they're non-committal. That doesn't mean that they're a cheater. That just means that maybe they have a hard time with commitment. And that's probably why they walked away, why you walked away from them, why something didn't work out in this past life thing, you know. And sometimes, you know, we look at past lives as, you know, and we say, oh, well, this person walked away from me, or I walked away from them for whatever reason. But sometimes it could be they were taken away from us, or we were taken away from them, okay? Or that we were separated for a period of time and never came back together. There are so many different scenarios as to why that past life soul contract ended. Maybe they didn't do their healing in spirit, cut the soul contract. It could be one of us died, got sick, moved away, and never reconnected. You know, it could be so many different things as to why a past life soul contract is not honored, but can be honored in this lifetime. And that's fine. Even if that person hurt us before and they didn't heal or didn't make amends to make things right in that past life, they can use this past life and do it. Okay. But from what I'm seeing so far is that they're in hopes of reconnecting with us and offering this love for us. But intuitively, it doesn't feel like the love is genuine, and they don't have anything of value to offer us. And I say us because I'm an Aquarius also. Okay. So they don't have anything of value. And this is not for every Aquarius. Okay. Let me get one more spirit. Okay. We got two cards out here. We got a Page of Pentacles and we got a King of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me what's wrong with this picture. And I'm not saying materialistically, okay, because this could be anything of value. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Whatever it is that you deem valuable, it could be peace that you hold valuable. I hold peace valuable, okay? I don't care what you got in your pockets. I don't care about none of that. You disturb my peace, I hold that valuable. You got to go. You can't come nowhere near me. Okay. But it says that either you or that person or both of you are healed or are healing. Again, Spirit does not condone this. There's no love in this situation. But they want to put in the work or are working on becoming the King of Wands. And that does not mean being a player. I mean, it can be for some, but for some people, it is not. It just means that you are a go-getter. They're working on trying to be a go-getter, going on, maybe they opened a business and they're putting in the work to get their business off the ground, okay? To have something of value to offer you. But at this time, no, they don't. Okay, let's see what you need to surrender to, or they need to surrender to in order to make this work. So just take what resonates, because like I said, this is not going to be for everybody. Okay. Surrender to silence. Move in silence, or just be quiet and see what happens. See what they say. Watch how they move. Watch what they're not saying, okay? It says in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So basically, they're telling you to go in the hermit mode so that you can heal, or they need to go in the hermit mode so that they can heal. It's okay with being by yourself. Like I said, I live in peace. Peace is like money to me, because I can make my own money. I know how to do too many things. You know what I'm saying? And to make a dollar. But peace, no. You unhealthy relationships. They're not giving you anything of value. Surrender to fear. Maybe they have fear in their heart. Or maybe you make the relationship unhealthy by having fear. Maybe you're the one that needs to heal. And maybe this is why they need to heal, is because they have fear. Somebody in this scenario needs to go within to do the shadow work to conquer their fears, face their fears and conquer them in order to make this relationship healthy, because that's what makes it unhealthy. But this is a divine relationship that needs to happen in order for one of you or both of you to heal. That does not mean that you guys don't come together. This could be a very nice person and means well. It's just that they don't have anything of value to offer you, and they want to be with you, but maybe they don't know how to love. Okay, maybe that's the lesson, because it says surrender to your soul's path, and then you got cards out saying that what you don't see coming is messages, but this is your destiny and it's your life purpose. Okay. And it says your life journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. Comparing to other people. Either you or them are comparing to other people. Don't get in these relationships and friendships or jobs and think that one is going to be like whatever happened in your past. It is not. No two people, no two situations are the same. You might have some similarities, but they're not the same. So you shouldn't look at them the same. You shouldn't you treat them the same. Somebody in this situation has low self-esteem, either you or them. You see what I'm saying? These are the things that makes the relationship unhealthy. You've got fear. Just keep hitting the wrong button. You've got fear. You've got comparing to other people. And now you've got low self-esteem. Spirit says, don't do anything. Don't move. Don't do anything. Just be in silence. They want you to go within and be in silence. Either you or them need to be alone for a moment. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let them come to you. If they want to be with you, they will be with you. This is divine. They're not going anywhere. This is destined to happen. No matter how much you push this person away, this person is going to keep coming back. Because their soul knows that this is where they're supposed to be. Surrender to passion. Okay. That's probably why that King of Wands is out there. Okay. Wasn't it the King of Wands? I think it was the King of Wands. Whoever it was. Oh, no. It was the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is still passionate. Nine of Cups is still passionate. Sometimes they're here to stay and sometimes they're not, you know. But it says, feel the passion in feel the fire, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So focus on that and let them do their healing. Let them do whatever it is they need to do or whatever spirit is guiding them to do. Let them go ahead and do it. And you do whatever spirit has you to do and surrender to rest and sleep. Get your rest. Because you both are magical beings. And maybe they don't know it yet. Maybe they're going through an awakening. You know what I'm saying? We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with the uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Belief in scarcity, that lack mindset. Okay. Oh, here's the King of Wands. That's why. King of Wands. Okay. Passionate, sexual. They could be, you know, they may think you're very beautiful, very handsome, and they look at you as, you know, a very sexual being because they're drawn to your energy, your fire. And, you know, maybe they don't know how to love. Maybe they're not compassionate. And maybe that's what is of value to some of you, is being caring and compassionate. I mean, for me, I value that too, but everything that I've gone through in my life, I value peace. Like I said, peace is like money to me. And I'm very okay with being alone. Do I want to be with somebody? Yeah. I don't have to be. I go to clubs by myself. I go to the movies by myself. I do a lot of things by myself. I don't care. Holy Amethyst. Okay. This is the advice from Spirit, your ancestors, and divine counsel. Divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. Exactly. Do you. Don't worry about them. Do you. Lady Nada, heart awakening. Keep your heart open. If this is your true person, like Spirit says it is, by you keeping your heart open, it opens theirs. You guys are a reflection of each other, okay? You keep your light activated, it activates theirs. Karma releasing. Saint Germain, okay? Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Be in your truth with Joan of Arc, okay? Be authentic and be authentic to others. The last one, soul flame. This is your soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we finally got to the last one, and that is Pisces. And for some reason, I wanted to say Miss Pisces. So I could be picking up on a female energy, divine feminine. That could be male or female, because we all have both in us. But the next card, the last one, is Pisces. So let's see what Spirit has to say about Pisces. And then we're going to wrap this up because we're almost 3 hours into this. Yeah, this is much better than doing each one, because sometimes I would do like, sometimes one of you guys' zodiac readings would be like anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. So if I did 12 of those, I couldn't get all of those done in one day. Hell, I couldn't even get them done in a week or 2 weeks. Sometimes I wouldn't even get but 3 or 4 videos done in the whole month. That's why I quit doing them. And I figured you guys benefit more off of guidance for you, so that you can stay on your true path. So we got Mercury retrograde. So this is either happening Mercury retrograde, being in the energy of Mercury retrograde, or coming up in the next Mercury retrograde. Okay. And then it says escape, walking away or walking to, and it's your destiny. So either you walked away, walked to, or are doing, or will do. So this could be past, present, or future events, male or female, situations, partnerships, businesses, whatever it is, you're thinking logically about it, and you're doing it on the daily, okay, or routinely. It could be daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever it is. But whatever it is, it's constant. It's not changing. But it's going to bring about blessings, or has, or will, or is. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, messages. You're going to get messages about it some kind of way, but it's your life purpose. It's communication. It's going to bring about a change in your, bring about a change in your money. It's going to increase massively. And it's going to bring you stability. And it's because you've cleared out your karma. That's great. That's wonderful. Love that. Okay. Let's get some clarification for Pisces. Clarification for Pisces. Queen of Swords. Being authentic, standing in your truth, listening to others, letting them come to you with an open ear, and you know whether or not they're telling the truth or not. You're listening to what is not being said by their actions. And it's helping you to move on to calmer waters, to a more peaceful solution, or a peaceful state of mind, or a peaceful place. You know, it could be that too. And it's going to bring about a victory, or you're going to get the recognition and the honor, or someone puts you in high honors, puts you up on a pedestal. Or it could be vice versa. You could be doing this to a person or people, or maybe this job thinks of you this way. Yeah, it's going to bring you stability. Okay. And it's something to be celebrated. And it's going to be unapologetically done. Well deserved. But what are you worried about? Okay. Worrying is toxic. Okay. It can be addictive. Or you could be worried about some type of addictions, or some type of contract, being bound to something or situation. This could be a number of things: addiction, codependencies, toxicity. Or a person. Okay. Yeah. This could be either the same person or two different people. Okay. Same person or two different people. Could be a person that very stable, loyal, but doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. Or it could be you. Or maybe you manifested this person, or this person manifested you. And being in this energy, either this person is all three of these people or energies, or you are, or these are three different people. Put it where it fits, okay? But in this energy, you're not willing to listen to anybody of what they have to say. You're just cutting them smooth off. You're not trying to hear none of that. And because you're not trying to hear none of that, people are walking away from you. Or you're walking away from them. And it's going to be a victory, a celebration with friends that you don't have to fight with. You know, you can let your guard down. There's no competition, there's no fighting off anything, or you know, because you cut these energies off, you don't have to take what other people are dishing out. Yeah, you're bringing about a tower. Somebody's bringing about a tower. There's some type of tower. Something you don't see coming is going to happen, and it's either there's obstacles in the way, or there's going to be put in place. Um, Block messages. The breaking of a contract, partnership, relationship. And this could be something with work. Or time. Pentacles can also be time. Time is valuable. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Yeah, you're letting go. You're no longer working on something. This is an ending that you're taking a break from. You've already made a plan to do it. You no longer, because you're not seeing the benefits from it. This could be a job that you're just letting go, or a person, and you're strategizing, or somebody strategizing with you, and it's a wish fulfillment so that you can go ahead and heal, and you're having the courage to go forth, and but you're a mental conflict, or you're fighting off something, and somebody's watching you watching somebody. Yeah, this is pretty good though. This is pretty good. So basically your things are being set in motion for you to clean up your life and get situations under control, people under control. Okay. So let's see what you need to surrender to. This was very vague, and definitely take what resonates with you. And like I said, if you need a personal reading to get a better clarification to see if this is for you, reach out to me. My information is in my bio, and I would gladly do a personal reading for you. So, Spirit wants you to do nothing. Don't do anything. Says stop pushing so hard. The art of living means go with the flow instead of forcing against the river. Surrender to spirit. So once you ask what it is that you want, let it go. Just let it go. Release it. Let it go. Don't do anything. But let people give you the support and love, and you reciprocate that back. With open arms. But don't sit still. Now is not the time to sit still, okay? Or be resentful. Have forgiveness. Forgive them. Ask spirit for what it is that you want and take action on it. And you'll be joyous and happy that you did. This will be you. At the bottom of the deck, Do your inner child work. Get back to play. Do what it is that you love to do. Okay? If you have children, grandchildren, get more involved with them. All right. Let's get some advice from spirit guides, ancestors, divine counsel. Okay. So we have Joan of Arc, being authentic, speak your truth, and be of truth. Kuthumi, cloak of wisdom, want you to follow your intuition. These are the Gemini twins, the Miriam, sacred vision. Have forgiveness in your heart and set healthy boundaries. Gaia, earth connection, stay grounded, okay? And then you've got Serenos, life force. Express your divine, your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. That means be creative and passionate about something that you want to do. Ask spirit, feel it, open your heart, and watch it manifest. And be proactive in it, okay? Help spirit along. You can't do it all by yourself, and spirit can't do it all. I mean, well, spirit can, but spirit wants you to be active, okay? Be a helpmate. This is your life. This is what you want. So you want to be creative? So help. Be active in this. Take action, okay? That's what I'm getting at. Take action. Ask, feel, believe, and take action. And then with all of that, do no action. That means by don't overdo things. Just watch it unfold. If you want a divorce, ask spirit for the divorce, that you want to get away from this person. You've asked for it, you felt it, you believe that it's going to happen. You put into action by filing the paperwork, paying the retainer, showing up to the court dates. You do no action by just watching it unfold. That's what I'm getting at, okay? All right, guys, we are 3 hours. Oh my God, 3 hours for 12 zodiacs. That is not bad, okay? So put in the comments how this worked for you, and I will see you guys. We will do this again next month for May. Take care and keep your vibrations high. Talk to you soon.